Everyone knows Taylor Swift is. She's a singer. On a recent tour, she heard from some of her drivers how rough of a time they've been having since the pandemic. They're having a hard time paying the bills. Even still, they're being paid. And she said, well, why don't I give you guys bonuses? And okay. And to each of her drivers, and she had 50 of them, she gave them $100,000 each. Would that help in paying your bills? Oh, you better know it. And then some. And not to be stingy, just the drivers, she gave her whole touring group $100,000 each. Everyone? Everyone. Went to something like, she gave out $55 million. Oh, does she have it? Oh, yeah, she has it. But she has basically said to other touring groups, maybe you should pay your people more money than they're getting to survive. If you're pulling in millions, maybe it's also your time to share that. So she has basically changed the rules of touring groups. Everybody will get a good salary. Maybe not a $100,000 bonus for a tour, but yeah, because it is a struggle to be an artist. Did she change oh, you better know it, all down the line. All the other touring groups will say, well, yes, and it's hard to set up a tour. It's hard to set up an arena because every piece of equipment has to be double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked. Things don't drop from the ceilings and they don't blow out. I remember with a touring group way back in the 70s, speakers would blow. They would crank up the speakers and speaker after speaker would simply burn out. So they have to be replaced. And then they started learning not to turn things up. But the crews were hard and they dedicated to being in the theater. I always love that one. You're now in the theater. Now you're working in the theater and you're going to make some money by doing the same thing at every spot you have during the tour. And it didn't pay. Did it pay? Well, when you can't do anything else, I guess it pays okay. So, thank you, Taylor Swift, for changing the rules.